dangerously close to music there to start the show with. Okay, glad to do it. Glad to do it. I'll try to do each and every one of those. Well, I know it's a warm and sticky day here, but occasionally in the evening, in the cool of this evening, you'll notice a gust of wind that will remind you that, hey, the fall is on the way. Oh, and I love the fall of the year. I look forward to it because it's during the fall of the year that I have an opportunity to play at a lot of the colleges and universities around this country, and there's just something so wonderful about stepping from the sidewalks of reality onto a college campus, because as you step across that mythical boundary, you can close your eyes, take a deep breath, and through the smell of burning hemp, you can just drift back in time to those great old collegiate days. During my freshman year of college in particular, I had some of the most important encounters of my young adult life. During my freshman year, for instance, I first became aware of the existence of the women's liberation movement. Now, here for the first time in my life, I was encountering people who were saying that men and women were equal. Came as kind of a surprise to me, because up until that point in time, naturally, I had always felt inferior. And I was so relieved to discover the truth that I began to try and analyze why I had such anxiety and trepidation in the presence of the members of the opposite sex in the first place. And I realized after some thought that was directly attributable to something that happened to me in junior high school. Silver-tongued devil that I was, I cleverly talked a young woman into playing strip poker with some friends and I one night, and the result of that evening's entertainment is herein contained. It's called The Great Strip Poker Massacre, 1965. Subtitled The Waltz of the Naked Men. Deuces and jokers and jacks with one eye. The ante's a nickel and aces are high. Poker by the light of a candle. If our parents found out, there'd be a scandal. The tent flap flew open, and to our surprise, there stood a vision of loveliness before our eyes. With paint on her toenails and dime store perfume. Stand back, boys, and give her some room. Linda, the sweetheart of my junior high, with her hair up in curlers, shadow on her eyes, said, "Good evening, boys, I was just passing by. Linda, won't you come inside, please, ma'am?" Now, being a covey of red-blooded beaux, we soon talked old Linda into playing for clothes. But as the evening flew by in a whir, the only one left with clothes on was her. She said, "Look-a here, fellas, now ain't I your friend? I can't let you walk home with your buns in the wind. To show you that I ain't a creep, I'm gonna sell you your clothes back real cheap. It's a nickel a sock and a dime for a shoe. Shorts are $1 and blue jeans are $2. You can pay me at school when the morning bell sounds, if you don't want the news spread around." Linda, the sweetheart of my junior high, hair up in curlers, shadow on her eyes, said, "Good evening, boys, I was just passing by. Linda, won't you come inside?" Now Linda's in Reno and blackjack's her game. She plays for the house and she wins just the same. She's easy to find, all you look for, my friend, is a table of stark naked men. Linda, Linda, it's oh sweet Linda, the sweetheart of my junior high.